No, you're medium. We're both
Oh,
we're both mediums.
say okay. Okay,
All right.
we are recording.
Excellent. Um, Hi everyone. My name is Carrie Capone and I'm the founder of The Spinning Hand. And
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, everyone. I'm Verna Jackson, and I'm the founder of Pinecones and Purls.
thank you. I just really threw that at you without any warning.
Okay, it's okay.
So, Verna, you and I feel like we met a couple of times. Like we did a pop-up show together in South Orange 100
We
years
did.
ago, right?
Wait a minute. When was that?
Like the
This.
holiday pop-up shop in the old that building in South Orange, like before they had the general
Oh
store.
my goodness. Yes, I remember.
Yeah. And I can't remember if that was before, I think it might have been before the Cake Boss episode.
It was.
It was before,
Because,
right? Okay.
yeah, because that's how I found out you were doing the Cake Boss episode.
Yes.
Is for Amy.
So
Yep.
then we did the Cake Boss episode, which was a knitting episode.
Yes, that was so
And
much fun.
that was really fun. So, and as it turns out, Verna and I live very close to each other. We're both in
Mhm.
Maplewood, New Jersey. And last year, for the first time, we did Vogue knitting together. Yeah. And it's all your fault because first we went and walked the floor together.
Yes, we did. That was fun.
And you said, you could do this and you could sell knitting kits at Vogue Knitting. And I
Yep.
was so petrified that I lost my voice and had to sit down for a minute.
I remember that. That's funny. Yes.
And then 9 months later, so the idea gestated, and I reached out to you and I said, okay, I want to do it and I want us to do it together.
Yes. And I said yes. And then the baby
Yes.
was born.
Yes. And so now like no big deal. We're doing it. It's our second year. And one of the featured products that we're going to have together is the let me hold this up so everyone can see. We've got a hand-dyed yarn knitting kit with two hanks of yarn by Yarnette and stitch markers by Pinecones and Purls. Now, I can you explain like I gave you like a little bit of feedback as to what I was looking for, but you just found the perfect stitch markers. How did you go about like sourcing, you know, what's the
Uh,
behind the scenes?
oh, an awful lot of searching online, and really searching for what other people think is really good. If something has good reviews, then, I tend to look more favorably on it, just like I'm sure most people do. And you did give me a little bit of direction. You wanted something sparkly
Yeah.
and maybe watery blue, something like that. So, I
Yeah.
took that as my launch, and you were talking about hand dyed yarn. So, you can't just do one color with hand dyed yarn, right? It's got to be multiple hues. So, that's where it came from.
I love it. And what can people expect to see in the booth when they visit you at Vogue Knitting Live? I mean, I'll be there too, but I know you
Oh,
have a
yeah,
lot of
you will be.
goodies.
Well, I think you have a lot of fun stuff. So, that we're going to have an opportunity really to play off of each other's strengths. So I really look forward to that.
Same.
So what am I bringing? I have a rather wry sense of humor, so I've been told. So we're going to have some things that are going to represent that rather wry sense of humor, and then an awful lot of stitch markers that range from Harry Potter, because I am a Harry Potter lover, to cats. And I think I might actually have some dogs for the dog lovers, although I'm a big cat lover. Some gnomes. Last time that we were there, people were really big on gnomes and looking for all the gnome stuff. So we will have all the gnome things.
Good.
And I'm really looking forward to it. Last time we had so much fun. We just,
We
we played
did.
people. So I'm looking forward to that.
And last year we were kind of in the shade Even though it was indoors, it was kind of in the shade. So, Verna and I made all the plans this year and have ordered lights. So everything will be illuminated.
Yeah, that's such a nice way to say it that we were in the shade. It
We
was
were made in
pitch
the shade.
dark. We were in the corner in the dark. But still people were very kind and held up
Yes,
their phones with lights so
they
that they could see what we had. Yes. Now,
totally.
now we have all the lights.
So I'm going to put the link underneath our video, but where can people find you? So let's say they're not in the New York area, but they want to find your goodies online. Where do people go?
The best place to find me is pineconesandpurls.com, and that will link you directly into my Etsy shop.
Great.
And I do have a Shopify store that is right now very, very small. But everything that I have is, well, almost everything that I have is in Etsy right now.
Great.
So
Yeah, you have such a great variety there. I spend a lot of time like pouring through all of the styles. And
thank you.
just in case, and I will put the link down below, but it's Purl, like knitting and pearl.
Yes,
Yes,
knitting
pine cones
pearls.
and
Yeah,
pearls. Yeah,
yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I encourage all of you who are watching to reach out to Verna. And is it fair to say that if someone has a suggestion, like, could you do this and that for stitch markers, that they could reach out to you?
It is. It
Okay.
is. Especially if they're looking for several sets. I'm always happy to put together a package for somebody.
Yeah,
If they get something from you and they really like, the colors or the direction that your pattern and your yarn is taking them, I am happy to suggest something special for them. So
brilliant. So great. Thank you so much, Verna.
you're welcome, Carrie. Thank you.